Hey guys, Gerald Richardson here. Thank you for clicking on this video and checking out my channel. As I mentioned before, in addition to being a real estate investor, I'm also a licensed broker, and I wanted this channel to be useful to not just investors, but for sellers and buyers looking to know more about real estate and the market here in Raleigh and in Durham, North Carolina. Currently, there's a 10-year challenge trend where folks are posting pictures of themselves and showing how they look now and 10 years ago. I wanted to do the same for real estate and to show how much homes have appreciated over the last 10 years. These homes I'm about to show you are houses that were built and purchased back in 2011, and they recently sold 10 years later in 2021. I also try to show how much the typical mortgage payment may have looked like back in 2011 versus what the expected payment may look like now. According to Freddie Mac, the average interest rate back in 2011 was 4.45%, and for this past year, we were at historical lows with an average of 2.96%. Interest rates are expected to decrease for this year in 2022, and currently in the first few weeks of January, they are at about 3.25%. So for those that are on the fence now, take these increasing interest rate into consideration as they will have a direct impact to affordability. The same with sellers, especially those that are looking to sell and buy their next home. Home prices are still expected to appreciate, but most likely it will not appreciate as fast as it has this past year. Okay, this first house is located in Durham, North Carolina. It sold for $209,000 when it was built in 2011. 10 years later, the homeowner sold it for $449,000, a difference of $240,000. Mortgage payment when it was purchased in 2011 was probably about $1,100. And the mortgage today is probably about $1,800. While I'm talking about mortgage payments, I'm assuming that they put down 20% for the loan, and these payments only account for the principal, interest, and taxes. It does not have the insurance as a portion of the payment. Do keep in mind that lenders will require owners to have insurance on their house. I tell my clients to shop around for the best quote. Most times their current auto insurance provider can give them a bundle rate. So this house in Raleigh, North Carolina sold for $170,000 back in 2011. This past year it sold for $350,000. Back in 2011, the mortgage payment was probably about $900 per month. Today, the mortgage payment is probably around $1,400, depending on their down payment. This next house sold for $207,000 in 2011 and sold for $380,000 last year. As you can see in the pictures, not much has changed about the house other than the landscaping. And this last house in Durham is another one where the owners made over $200,000 in 10 years. They probably even walked away with more money because in those 10 years while they were making their mortgage payments, they were paying down their loan and increasing their equity in the house. I hope this real estate edition of the 10-year challenge was useful to you guys. I bet these homeowners that built and bought their homes 10 years ago and sold for a large profit last year were extremely happy that they made the decision to buy a house in 2011. Keep in mind that back in 2011, we were still recovering from the market crash, and a lot of folks were afraid to jump out there and buy a house. Even those homeowners that bought at the top of the market in 26 and 27, if they were able to weather the slowdown, they probably made a good return on their investment if they held out and sold in 2014 or later. To me, this illustrates that saying that the best time to have bought real estate was 5 or 10 years ago, and the next best time to buy real estate is today. Thanks again for checking out this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions by commenting below. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.